Hello and welcome again to our new video. In this video, I will guide you to how to overcome the fear of cold calling. Cold calling is the process of contacting potential customers who have not expressed prior interest in your product or service. It is a common sales technique used in a variety of industries, but it is also one that many people fear. If you are afraid of cold calling, you are not alone. In fact, a study by HubSpot found that 69% of salespeople say that cold calling is their biggest fear. There are a number of reasons why people fear cold calling. Some people are afraid of rejection, while others are afraid of sounding pushy or salesy. Still, others are simply afraid of talking to strangers. Whatever the reason for your fear, there are a number of things you can do to overcome it. Here are a few tips. Understand why you are afraid. Once you understand the root cause of your fear, you can start to address it. For example, if you are afraid of rejection, remind yourself that everyone gets rejected at some point. But if you are afraid of sounding pushy or salesy, focus on providing value to the prospect and building a relationship with them. Prepare for your calls. The more prepared you are, the more confident you will feel. This means having a clear understanding of your product or service, your target market, and your sales pitch. It also means practicing your calls in advance. Use positive self-talk. Talk to yourself positively before, during, and after your calls. Tell yourself that you are capable and confident. Remind yourself that you are calling to help the prospect, not to sell them something they don't need. Start small. If you are new to cold calling, start by making a small number of calls each day. As you become more comfortable, you can increase the number of calls you make. Focus on the benefits of your product or service. When you are talking to a prospect, focus on how your product or service can benefit them. Avoid talking about features or selling them on something they don't need. Be patient. It takes time and effort to overcome the fear of cold calling. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep practicing and you will eventually overcome your fear. And here are some additional tips for overcoming the fear of cold calling. Visualize success. Before you make a call, take a few minutes to visualize yourself having a successful conversation with the prospect. Picture yourself building rapport, delivering your pitch effectively, and closing the deal. Reward yourself. When you make a call, even if you don't close the deal, reward yourself. This will help you to stay motivated and keep moving forward. Find a mentor. If you know someone who is successful at cold calling, ask them to mentor you. They can teach you the ropes and help you to overcome your fear. Cold calling can be a scary task, but it is one that can be learned and mastered. By following the tips above, you can overcome your fear of cold calling and achieve your sales goals. So remember, the more you cold call, the better you will become at it. And the better you become at it, the less scary it will be. So get out there and start calling.